From small-town disputes to big-time drama, 3 Southern judges bring order to the chaos. This is Southern justice.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Case number 1022. Martha Cortez versus Zander Zabala. Did I say that correctly?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and Ms. Cortez, you're suing the defendant for negligence, emotional distress, damages, and you're seeking $25,000. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Cortez, go ahead and let me hear why you're here.
So, Your Honor, I visited Mr. Zabala's salon a couple of weeks ago, and it was a total botch, okay? I went in.
Speak up for me. Mm-hmm.
It was a total botch, Your Honor. I asked for a caramel balayage, okay? I went in there, and what he gave me, oh my God, like I cannot even think about it right now without tearing up. I submitted the pictures for you. Look at, I do not know what that is called, but it cost, I know. It's insane. And it cost me so many issues, Your Honor. My hair was dead. The cut was insane. I looked like a broom had a fight with a lawnmower. It was so bad.
Your hair was dead when you got there?
No. It was so bad. I cried for hours. I had to miss work for like 3 days because I could not go into society looking like that. Wow. And I even missed a date. Like, it was so bad, Your Honor, and I think that $25,000 is only correct. He even wanted to charge me to fix it. Isn't that insane? What salon does that ever?
So let me ask you this. You showed him the cut that you wanted.
Yes.
Okay. So let's start there. Is that accurate? Did she show you the cut that she wanted?
Somewhat, yes, Your Honor.
So what happened from there? Because I'm looking here and I'm looking at the cut that she had, that you gave her, and I'm looking at what she requested. They look nothing alike. So tell me what happened.
So can I just start off by saying that her allegations are detrimental to a business like mine. So, and I'm a respected, award-winning hairstylist. And I mean, look at her. I have been doing hair longer than she's been alive. So I don't think Ms. Cortez really knew what she wanted. You know, when she first came in there, she said she wanted a balayage, which of course we do that all the time for our customers. And I was actually happy that she said that because it made me think that, you know, this is someone that knows what she wants. And we're going to get out of here. We're going to do a great job as usual. Then she shows me all these, I don't know, pictures and mood boards and things that she made, which indicated to me that she was a child.
That she was what?
A child.
Okay.
She was not, she did not know what she wants. I think Ms. Cortez went in a magazine, looked at, I don't know, some celebrities and had an idea of maybe what she thinks she was going to look like, but she didn't really understand what the hair process entails and what a balayage is. And now she's attacking my reputation because she didn't understand what it was. I don't think, do you even know what a balayage is? I mean, or is that just something
I know.
So let me make sure I get this correct. She showed you pictures of what she wanted and you dismissed those pictures?
No, I didn't dismiss it. She had a mood board, she had pictures, she had videos. I don't know what she had or what she thought that you...
I've never seen anybody...
I want to address this. So she showed you several pictures and videos of what she wanted, and you assume she didn't know what she wanted? Like, were these different pictures?
So she came in and she made her appointment. She said she wanted a soft caramel layered balayage. And so if you know, balayage it's a French, term. It's a sweeping motion that we do with the hair as opposed to putting like the tin foil that you see.
Okay.
It's artistry. It's not just something that you can just, you need to have patience, both myself and the customer. So we campaign, as the word, says, it's like a hand painting technique. We brush the hair and it makes it last longer, it makes it look better.
And you said caramel color?
She wanted a soft caramel.
Because I'm looking at pink and blue here.
Does that look like, no?
I explained to the customer many times, again, because she doesn't really know what she wants, that because of her natural hair color that she has, you can see it's dark, she can't lift that color to a lighter color in just one session. She needed to come back. She knew that. I advised her both when she made her call to make the appointment and when she came into the salon. I told her, I can't, you want to go from like being a goth girl to being, I don't know, strawberry shortcake. She can't She can't do that. Her hair is dark. She can't be
But
blonde.
where does the pink and the blue come in from lightening her hair to caramel?
So as I was saying, the balayage is a technique that you do, and what you do is you're basically painting the product on the hair. That's artistry. It requires for her to sit still. She didn't, and when you do that, it creates uneven layers. I mean, I don't know what these kids are doing these days, but she couldn't sit for 20 minutes without texting. I don't know who you were texting, taking selfies, moving your hair back and forth, doing all this sort of stuff. I can't work that way. So that created those uneven layers. That's on her. I mean, I can't forcefully hold her down and make her sit still so that I can do what I need to do, which is what she wanted. So that's your problem. I mean, you I don't know.
So your reason being why she has pink and blue hair is because she was moving around and text messaging and not being able to stay still. Okay. Now, while I will admit you do need to make sure that you are still, especially getting some type of style of that nature, you do need to be still. But I'm trying to correlate me not staying still turning into pink and blue hair.
There's no correlation, Your Honor. Me not staying still has nothing to do with you choosing the wrong bottle to tone. Also, it's really hard to stand still when your scalp is burning, which I communicated multiple times. I've been doing my hair for a really long time because I'm
Pause
not
right
a
there.
child.
Explain the scalp burning.
There was no burning. I've told you that. I explained
How
that to
does he
her
know
so many.
that?
One
Wait,
second,
she's
one
asking me. I explained to her that there is a risk, which she signed the waiver. And we talked about this.
Did you send that waiver in?
Yeah, I did, Your Honor. And that waiver clearly states that there's a risk of using chemicals on your hair. We all know that. And if you've done your hair like you say you've done, then you should know that. And I told her many times that burning sensation that she claims, your hair was not on fire, all right? It's tingling and it's normal. You're coming into a place where you're applying chemicals to your hair. There's gonna be some kind of tingling sensation. She knew that. I explained that to you several times. You signed the waiver. She knew that there was not going to be any, guarantee 100% of what she wanted. There was no guarantee of that. And she knows. I mean, I explained to her about her hair color. You asked about the hair. Again, her hair color is dark. It's naturally dark. She can't lift all these layers to be what she wants. And it's really hard to apply these products when someone is constantly moving. It's creating uneven layers. And that blotching that's what's causing her hair discoloration, and that what she's talking about, her hair is all pink and whatever it is.
So you're saying tingling, but you're saying burning.
Yeah,
Also,
there was
Your
no
Honor,
burning.
the waiver says risk of chemicals, not risk of not being serviced when the chemicals start affecting you.
And
Those
this
are
is
two
true.
different things.
So wait 1 second. So I'm looking at the document here. I'm looking at her waiver, and much like she just said, the risk of chemicals affecting your hair, but I'm not seeing burning, itching. I'm not seeing that in the document, sir. So
And
help me
tell you what he
understand
said,
tingling.
Your Honor. Your Honor,
Well,
he said, you don't want to know what he said when I said it's burning, it's really uncomfortable, I've never experienced this before? You want to say what you
What
said
did I
to
say?
me?
What?
Beauty hurts, honey.
Well, beauty,
Beauty hurts, honey.
that's just something that you say, like, you know.
But you think that's okay to a professional hairstylist would say to their client, beauty hurts, like just suck it up?
It's just like something you say. It's like, you have to pay the price of beauty. I mean, I don't think that she even knew what she wanted. Miss Cortez has just unrealistic expectations of what she wanted when she came into the salon. She wants Jennifer Lopez hair with some college student budget. I mean, which you clearly tell by how her hair looks right now.
Let me make sure I understand this. What you just said. So because of the amount that she paid is why you gave her this poor job?
No,
Because she
absolutely
couldn't
not. I
afford
give
it?
my clients 5-star service no matter what. I always do my best. That is why I have the reputation that I have. I'm just saying Ms. Cortez has no idea what she wants. She knew that my services cost money. You want a quality experience, you have to pay for it. Otherwise, you go to like the mom and pop salon next to the gas station where you pay $40, which is probably what you usually do anyways. But that's not what you're gonna get at my salon. She knew the price from the beginning. I was doing my best to do the job that she hired me to do, her balayage. Again, she's moving, she's causing uneven layers, she's texting, she's not being very cooperative. It was like having a child in my chair. So I can't be held responsible for that. I had the right colors. I knew what she wanted, but she was not cooperating. That is completely on her. I can't be held responsible for her actions. I can't
Your
hold her
Honor,
down.
That doesn't look like 5 stars in that picture that you have right there. I think we can both agree. That doesn't look like the right colors either, okay? He ignored my discomfort. He says I'm on a budget when I paid $700, and then he charged me $780 to fix it, which has never
Reluctantly
happened
paid.
before. And I feel like the disrespect starts from the beginning because he keeps calling me a child. I am a woman. I am not a child.
Then you should act
And
like it.
I've never seen anybody complain about having so many pictures of what I want. I've never seen anybody complain of an overload of explanation of what I want. If it was a matter of like me not saying it,
hold on. I wanna the pictures that you sent him, okay. Were these of all the same haircut or different types of haircut, and you were letting him just be creative? Like,
it was
what was it?
they were all correlated with each other. You can see, I have them on my phone right now if you want to see them too. I got videos, I got pictures, I got from the front, from the back. I even set a mood playlist
It's like a
to play
kindergarten.
while he did my hair. I figured it all out. I've never seen anybody complain for an overload of explanation.
So a mood playlist, what does this have to do with getting your hair done? What was the purpose? It seems like we were sending excess. And based on the pictures you do have here, I do see multiple different types of haircuts.
I was just trying to be user friendly. Okay.
But that doesn't help.
But
me.
How does that help the hairstylist in knowing exactly what you want with different haircuts?
Well, he said it himself. It's an art. It's art. You cannot complain for a lack of options, a lack of inspiration. I gave plenty of inspiration and plenty of
Your Honor,
options, none of which was pink or blue. That was insane. And it'll take me months to grow
Pink or
back
blue
up.
was because you were moving. You know that. I've explained that a whole bunch of times. And how does that look like a kindergarten project? If you're coming to me and you're telling me you want this and you want a balayage, why are you giving me mood board and videos of different haircuts? And she's saying they correlate. What they do not. They're totally different. All I know is that what she requested was a balayage, a soft caramel layered balayage, and that is what I was attempting to do, and that is what would have happened if you would have just stayed still and you would have allowed me to do my work.
So based on what I'm hearing here, there's fault on both sides, okay? Because to his point, we should not be moving around text messaging, trying to shoot videos while we're getting our hair done, because you're dealing with chemicals, okay? Chemicals, like you said, it affects the scalp, it affects the it affects the way that your hair comes out when it's referring to the color of your hair, okay? Now, I will say, I'm not understanding how pink and blue hair comes out of getting caramel color. I don't understand that. But the different cuts that you sent him, how is a hairstylist supposed to go and decide what they're gonna do with you when you're sending 5 and 6 different colors and cuts of hair? Honestly, so because of what I'm hearing,
Cortez, it was evident from the moment she sat down, she didn't know what she wanted. I think she's just trying to ruin my stellar reputation
Mrs. Zabala, I got it.
that I've had. It's taken me 30 years to build my business. It's taken me a long time to build my business, and you're gonna ruin it because of one haircut
Mrs.
that was your
Zabala,
fault.
I said I understand.
I'm
I
sorry,
get
Your
it.
Honor.
Okay. However, both of you are still at fault. Okay. So because we are still at fault, your claims of emotional distress, that's dismissed. Absolutely dismissed. As far as $25,000, absolutely not, ma'am. But however, because the salon did cause scalp damage and so on with her hair and this hair color that I'm seeing,
your fault.
you will be refunding her the $700
Your Honor, but-
plus, sir,
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
plus an additional $500 for corrective treatment, which is approximately $1,200 in total, okay? So you will be refunding her that money with that additional $500. And Ms. Cortez, you have got to figure out when you are getting these haircuts and these hairstyles, one is just a haircut and a hairstyle. It's not the end of the world, okay? But you have got to be firm on what it is that you want. Here is the picture. Here is what I want. Are you able to do this? Samples. Do your research on these hairstylists and these salons first, okay? So that's first and foremost. And Mrs. Zabala, beauty hurts. That you don't dismiss
Honor,
a
that's
client's
crazy.
pain.
That's crazy.
You need to grow up.
Ma'am, you don't dismiss a client at all. They are paying you. They are entrusting you with what you say your talent is.
Your Honor,
Please,
I
sir, Don't ever dismiss a client when they are going through pain saying beauty hurts. Absolutely not. That is negligent, sir.
Yep.
Partial liability. My judgment is $1,200 to the plaintiff. Miss, is there a problem? Mr.
Yeah. No, Your Honor. I don't feel that I should be liable for something that she caused, but I was not
Your
negligent.
professionalism
I
was out of line. Period. $700 to the plaintiff plus $500, $1,200 in total.
Yes, Your Honor.
Court is adjourned.
I do see how $25,000 might have been a little bit excessive, but at least I got what I paid for. I do wish I had a chance to say how much the hair care products were, because I would have bumped it at least $500, but you get what you get. So thank you, Judge.
I'm beyond disappointed with the judge's verdict. I think it was completely unfair. I think even a partial win for her could just tell people that I was at fault, and we know that word of mouth could ruin a business. So I have to do a lot of work to mitigate this and make sure that my business still can succeed. I think it was really unfair. I wish it would have just gone a different way. And I hope that Ms. Cortez can sleep at night knowing that she potentially destroyed my 30-year career because of her immature behavior and that haircut.